Alright, hello there, all you wonderful, beautiful ladies and gentlemen of the internet. It's me here, Daniel Andrus. Just wanted to make a quick video about the SEGA Saturn. And I actually made a video like this a while ago on an older channel that's now long deleted, where I'm showing you guys a walkthrough of this wonderful little menu, the SEGA Saturn. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys probably like the other, I have two other SEGA Saturn cartridges that are fan made that I can show you guys, and go from there. That goes on the back of the slot. So in case you don't know, there's a cartridge slot on the back of the SEGA Saturn that is not for gaming. It's for memory cards. It's actually a memory card slot. It's on the, yeah, so it is for gaming, but not for like actual like games, I should say. For those of you who may be wondering, who know your stuff or who know SEGA Saturns very well, this is being recorded off a white Japanese Model 2 SEGA Saturn, the Christmas unit, as I like to dub it as. But it does a cool few things, like, yeah, it plays CDs, you know, you get to listen to cool sounds, which I'll show that off in just a little bit. Actually, I can just put in the disc now, I think. It doesn't affect anything. I think so. And it makes a little cool sound whenever you open it. And the SEGA Saturn, the US model, I used to have one. I used to have 4 Saturns at once. A long time ago, I used to have 2 black Saturns, a Model 1 and a Model 2, a Model 1 gray Japanese one, and then this guy, the white one. Now I just have the white one because it's my favorite one and I wanted to keep it. But yeah, one cool thing we're going to do is we're going to put in a disc, and we're not going to play a game yet, or anything like that. No, I'm just showing off like what the system can do. It can play music. It's like a PS1, but with more charming character. So check this out. Right, it's got a cool opening sound, and I think the US model has one too. But it's been so long that I completely forgot what it was since I last heard it. All right, I put a soundtrack CD in, and we're gonna listen to that in just a little bit. I don't want to give away what it was, but you guys are good. Let's just say it is SEGA related. Now, the only thing I really cannot do on the Saturn is this guy. Oh, no, wait. No, that's not what I thought it was. Never mind. Oh, wait, yes, I can. I thought this was, like, internet compatibility. Yeah, I forgot. The Dreamcast has a web browser, but it's, like, a separate disk unit. But no, the SEGA Saturn is the first console that you could ever do online gaming on, ever. And I don't think there's an option for it on the main. Okay, I thought that there was. Okay, this is for something else completely different. This is all like CD. Oh my god, what? That's really cool. The PS1 doesn't do any of this. Okay, I never played with this before. That is really, really cool. I didn't know that you can do that with the audio. As far as I know, at least it doesn't. No. Okay. We're gonna go to. I'm not sure what this all does, but it's interesting. I don't know if anybody really knows what all that does. Just sound. Oh, surround. Does that surround sound symbol sit there the whole time now? I think it does. So this was here I'm gonna show you guys the memory card unit. So the top one says system memory, the bottom one says cartridge memory. So let me explain what that means. The top one, the Saturn has flash memory, internal memory. It does, but it's off of a CO32 watch battery, and if it dies, your data gets wiped. Now, I've had this watch battery in the back of my SEGA Saturn for at least the past, I think, over 2 years now, because every 2 years or so, you should swap it out because the battery will die. But I've set a reminder on my phone, and I haven't done it yet, and I really should do it soon, but this guy's been going strong. I don't know if like modern watch batteries just like have like a longer lifespan, or maybe the system charges it while it's plugged in or on or something. I don't know, but it's okay because I have all this right here. This right here, like, it will never die on you. This is your cartridge memory. Well, I'm using an official SEGA Saturn memory card, and the one I had before did die on me, so thankfully I have another one as well. But yeah, this is my memory. These are my games right here that I can copy over to the Saturn whenever the heck I want to, and vice versa. And these are the internal. No, wait, what? Oh wait, this is the internal one, I think, right? Yeah, this is the internal one. Did I ever show this off? I wasn't really paying attention. I don't think I did, but this is the internal one right here. I'm gonna show it off really quickly. See, like it has noticeably less blocks in the bottom right-hand corner. That is, I think it has a total of 500 or something, and the Saturn cartridges have a ton more. It's like, yeah, it's like over 7,000. Yeah, see, look at that. So, it's a pretty good deal right there, I would say. And then if I go to, you go to system settings, you can change the clock, the language, that's right, this is the first console, or at least one of the first consoles to have a clock. Yeah, built into it. That clock is not super accurate right now, but the date is right. Oh, it's only up by like 20 minutes, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna waste your guys' time really quickly. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Nah. No, that's not super nice to do. But no, it really is August 12th. Yeah, that is correct. 2025. And you can change different languages to go through it. Remember, this came out before the PlayStation 1 did. I mean, Sega rushed it out, yeah, but like, you have to understand, that's the only console I can compare to at the time. This is pretty advanced for a BIOS menu for a, set release console for like, I think it is. I think all these little features are really cool. You can change the languages. You can do other things, other settings here. Oh, that's cool. You can disable the sound effects, but why would you ever do that? Because they are fun. But yeah, no, it's really cool stuff, I think. This is why I love this damn machine. It's just so beautiful. And the video quality doesn't seem the best. I am capturing this off of AV cables onto a DVD recorder, so I apologize in advance. But it should output in like high quality, so I'm not too worried about it. The video footage should. But so you see how it's like a futuristic looking like BIOS menu, right? You're like on a spaceship or something, flying through space, listening to music. Well, we're gonna play the music in a little bit, but first I'm gonna show off this. Look, check this out. Look at that. There's a fucking spaceship just hanging out. When you press high controls, buzzing around. What other video game console does that? Like the PS5 can't even do that. The Xbox Series X, nothing. Yeah, it's cool that they have themes and backgrounds. That is a cool thing. But this is technically like the very first of its kind, right? Of that kind of idea. Where'd the spaceship go? What? Well, eventually it does pop back. If you like go back, it will re-show back up sometimes. Let's see. Well, what? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. That's awesome. It like flies back through, and then if I do this again, does it come forward now? No, but that's so cool though. At least I think it does a lot more than just what you saw. I mean, there's a lot more animations to it. Oh shit, it's coming back again. There it goes. But yep, I love this damn piece of technology. I really do. Let's listen to some cool sounds finally, right? So stop me if you heard this before. Yeah, it's Sonic. This is from the Sonic 1 and 2 release by Masato Nakamura from Dreams Come True. This is the album released in 2011. I own it physically. But yeah, maybe I should talk about that in a video in the future. I think I'm going to. But like show off some of my cool Sega stuff one day. But yeah, very, very cool stuff. We're going to just do some good old Green Hill Zone. This is not a remix, in case if you don't know. This is the original song. This is just how it sounded before. It was on the Genesis. This is like the demo version. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go to high controls really quickly. Just go through space while it's in the Green Hill Zone, Just chilling out. There's the spaceship again. How awesome. What good timing. That is pretty cool. Sorry about that. Alright. Very awesome. So, yeah, guys. That is basically the SEGA Saturn. But I want to show off a bit more really quickly. So, So bear with me on this one because I have to do a few things. I'm going to do this without pausing the recording. It might confuse the Saturn, but that's okay. I don't know much about this. I don't know if it changes anything about the music that you're listening to. I honestly have no idea if it does. Honestly, don't know. But I have no idea. But I'm gonna do this really quickly. Hold on. I don't really hear a difference. That's because the song isn't really surround heavy, I think, so I don't know. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, what? You could like stop a song. Wait, what? Let's see. That's creepy. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. I wish you guys could see me. I'm just jamming out over here. Okay, so now I'm going to do something kind of cool. We're going to turn on the spaceship one more time because it's a blast. Or at least hide the controls really, really quickly. Before, oh, with the giant... Oh, no, it's gone. Okay, I thought the pause thing was going to be in the way. I have over here with me the Action Replay cartridge and the Pseudo Saturn cartridge. Now, you might be wondering, what is that? So, the Action Replay cartridge is exactly what it sounds like. It is Action Replay. I'm actually going to show that one off maybe second, because I'm not going to really put a game in right now for Pseudo Saturn. Actually, maybe I will put one game. Yeah, if I can just find one. But I didn't really grab one with me. So... you know what? I have an idea of what I can use. I have a couple ideas. Let's see. Where is... yeah, I'll use Fighters Megamix as a test game. So, this is a burned copy of Fighters Megamix that I own, of the US version. And, well, it's the Japanese version case, but if I can just get the game opened. Hold on a second. But yeah, I'm really excited to show this off because I want to show you off what Pseudo Saturn can do. But we're going to do that one secondary. So first we're going to show off the Action Replay Plus cartridge, which is the, this is like a first time SEGA Saturn user's best friend. If you get a SEGA Saturn for the first time, buy this immediately because you might want to get some games with it. So this will help you play any game in like any region. That's one of the best things about it. It like region unlocks your SEGA Saturn, which is really great. And you can also save your data, right? You don't have to worry about the flash battery, because if you buy a SEGA Saturn used, well, I mean, more likely you will. Whenever you buy a SEGA Saturn and it has that battery in the back of it, expect it to be dead right away, because it should be. That makes sense to me. But this is it. This is the Action Replay menu. And so you got Start Game. Oh boy, I don't have any games in there right now. But you can start a game with no cheats or with cheats. You can turn cheats on for a lot of games, because it is actually a replay. So I think you can add games with cheats on here. You can, but it varies. And these are all the games. Sorry for going a little too fast, but here they all are. I was gonna say, yeah, no, there's no Panzer Dragoon Saga. No way, no. But Shinobi and everything. Sonic Jam on here? Nope. Sonic R is though. Oh, but which version? I don't know if it matters. Maybe I'll mess around with Sonic R later. I don't know. Okay, there's that, and then there's Memory Manager, which is like the memory card I showed you earlier. And look at that. I think it has the exact same size as the standard SEGA Saturn memory card. I think they all have like that much, 8,000. But one of my least favorite things about this guy is that if you copy and paste like any of these, this is all the internal memory right here. Okay, this is what's inside the Saturn. So if I copy this, for example, over to here, it now gets doubled. It doesn't replace the older file. And I don't like that. I kind of hate and like that, because I just sort of do, but it's also kind of bothersome to me. So, see there, it's right there, see it? So if I do it again, there it is again. See, it doesn't like erase it. So you have to like manually erase it. You have to do it yourself. and before you copy and paste over, and you have to be very careful doing that because you might fuck up not paying attention and accidentally delete one of your saves. I don't know if I've ever done that before, thankfully, but I don't think I have. But just be really careful doing that. Just word of warning. So we're gonna save it because it says you must exit to save any changes, otherwise it won't be saved. So if you do fuck up, the good news is that you didn't really, as long as you don't save it. So there's that for you, right? World Series Baseball. What is that? Is that just the default game? Maybe. Thank you, Jackson, Keong, and Jeff. Orel, Jeff, Jackson, Keong again, and EMS Industrial Ltd for making this awesome piece of tech for the Saturn. It's great. And now, next up, we're gonna explore the Pseudo Saturn, which lets you play burned discs, and it's also a region unlocker for your SEGA Saturn. It will play any SEGA Saturn game just like the extra replay, but it also allows you to play burned discs. So you might be thinking, oh, that's a plus. Just use that. Why use the extra replay, right? Why not just use Pseudo Saturn over the extra replay cartridge? Because it sounds to me like the extra replay cartridge you can't play backup games, burned discs, but you can with the Pseudo Saturn. So why not just do that? Well, there's a very good reason for that, because the Pseudo Saturn does not have a built-in. The disc lid is open. That's why you saw that. The Pseudo Saturn does not allow you to save your progress. What? Yeah, for some reason it doesn't have that functionality. The Pseudo Saturn cannot, for the life of it, save data, onto the cartridge itself. If it did, it'd be a win-win-win situation, but it doesn't. So, oops. Hold on. I actually wanted to navigate through the menu really quickly on the Pseudo Saturn. But I don't know if it'll let me because it likes to lock into that screen. Let's see. If I go to enable, you can enable cheats for some reason. I don't know. Maybe, man. Okay. Maybe I have to start it with the disc lid closed. Maybe that's why. Let's see. I'm just assuming. I honestly don't know. So let's see. I really hope so. Enable cheat settings. Yeah, okay, now I can mess around with it. Yep, automatic boot, definitely have that on for games. But yes, you can't save anything. But you can do cheat code. Okay, maybe you can't do cheat codes. Never mind. All right, well, you can't do cheat codes. It freezes the system. I don't know why it's an option. But there's that for you. I also used to have a satiator. I should have kept it, but I instead bought the... Whoa, what? Okay, that's... I'm pretty sure things are fine. Yeah. No? Yes. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just going to start a game on the Pseudo Saturn. I sold my satiator because I bought a Saru instead, so I'm hoping it was like a better option. But I won't know until it comes in the mail. So, yeah, the satiator is not cheap, so I should have kept it. Because I was like, oh, the satiator can't play my discs anymore. But no, you still can. So I just didn't really... But I also wanted to rebuy a VCD card, too. So it is what it is. For the Saturn, what? Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, whoa. What is the hell? Whoa, what the fuck is it doing? Okay, hold on a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, just hold on, please. We're going to get this game started. Don't worry. What? Yeah, no, we're definitely going to. Just hold on, guys. Okay, that's good. Yep, What? There we go. Okay, okay. Start game. Okay. that kind of scared me for a second. I was like, oh shit. And I think after the game boots, let's see. Yep, okay, it's okay, good. Thank God. Okay. After the game boots up and everything, you can, there's Fires Mega Mix. It's a great game. I love this game. You can, if you want to, remove Pseudo Saturn, the cartridge on the back of the system. Don't do that, though, because it's very, do that very sparingly. That's a big part of why I'm getting a. Oh look, it's Ryu Hazuki. No, I know it's Akira. I'm joking. Oh, it's JoJo. No, I know it's not JoJo. It's just a random character. I love this game. It's basically AM2's Smash Ultimate or Smash Brother. It really is. And I want Sega to make another game like this. This game is so cool. I love it to death. You have Fighting Vipers, Virtua Fighter, but Fighting Vipers and other characters in this game. It's pretty cool. And some other AM2 characters in it. Some Sonic characters are in this game, but not Sonic and Tails though. No, like games or characters that AM2 made, for example. Oh wait, I don't think I've ever seen this intro before. Maybe I have, but it's been a long time since I last watched it. As I was trying to say, please do not remove any cartridges during gameplay. Don't do it. Don't. Just do it when the system is off. I'm pretty sure you can break your system by doing it while it's on or something, but yeah, I've done it before. No, nothing bad came out of it, but I'm not doing it ever again because there's no reason for me to do it. So yeah, I think I just did it like once because I was like, I'm gonna put an extra replay cartridge after this to save my data. But just be careful doing that. I just don't recommend it. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, thankfully I got that Saru, so I don't have to worry too much about removing the dang thing ever again. So yeah, guys, this has been my SEGA Saturn display video. Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it. This is a SEGA Saturn display video, a demo of the console. If you're interested in buying one and purchasing one, or if you are curious about the system itself, or for whatever reason why you watch this video, I just hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it was informative and important for you to know a bit more about the system, because it is a beautiful console. I highly recommend it. It's definitely my favorite SEGA console ever, next to the Genesis and Dreamcast. Well, Dreamcast preferably, but you know. See, I would place the Saturn as #1, but it doesn't have online play. It doesn't have Fan-Star Online. It doesn't have a keyboard. Well, maybe it does, but it's not as accessible as the Dreamcast. It doesn't have all the cool stuff I talked about in the Dreamcast video. At least not everything. It doesn't have Shenmue. You know, it was going to, but it does have Panzer Dragoon Saga. That is a great reason to love this console alone. Panzer Dragoon Saga is a masterpiece of game. It definitely deserves a second chance in the world of gaming, but that's besides the point. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's everything. Thank you again for watching. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Have a good one and take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.